godfather of the underworld in New York City, Omar Portiz.
Who is Omar Portiz, the co-founder of the Bloods? Omar Portiz, born in 1969 in New York, also known as OG Mac, is an American gang leader known for founding the United Blood Nation gang while serving a prison sentence in Rikers Island, New York. He ruled over an army of prostitutes, drug dealers and bandits in the Bronx. Mr. Portiz has devoted his life to crime. Prosecutor Daniel Gitner said, whether stabbing, possessing and using guns, giving guns to others, ordering others to execute, assault and beat people, or benefiting from massive fraud scheme in which hundreds of people lost their identities. He revealed his appetite for violence in 1969 when he led a vicious jailhouse attack with the spearhead carved from a scrambled game piece on members of a rival gang called the Latin Kings. In 1993, Portiz began his criminal career as a robber at the age of 17. In the early hours of August 16, 1987, he claimed to have witnessed Don Taylor shoot and kill terrorist Joyner in the Bronx. Based on Portiz's eyewitness testimony, Taylor was convicted on April 25, 1989 and sentenced to 20.5 years to life in prison. At the time of his original testimony, Portiz was facing multiple charges in New York stemming from his arrest. On August 31, 1987, he faced substantial prison time, 16 to 50 years if convicted instead, as part of cooperation agreement, which included his testimony against Don Taylor. People versus Taylor. Portiz was allowed to plead 2 to 6 years for all charged crimes. 2 first-degree robbery convictions, received credit from 21 months time served and was promised a favorable letter to parole board. He started serving his time on June 9, 1989 and he was released on June 20, 1990. Portiz later recanted his prior testimony and Taylor conviction was vacated in 2004, whereupon Taylor was released from prison after serving over 10 years. In August 1992, Portiz was sentenced to 2.5 to 5 years in prison for criminal possession of weapon in third degree. He and a fellow inmate, Leonard O.G. Deadeye McKenzie, established the United Blood Nation intensely as a prison gang while incarcerated at Rikers Island in 1993. The United Blood Nation would become responsible for spreading gang violence from Los Angeles to New York. On March 12, 1996, Portiz led an attack armed with chef fashioned from scramble piece on members of the rival Latin Kings gang. 3 inmates were slashed in the incident. Portiz was released from prison on June 20, 1999 and returned to the streets to build the Bloods into a powerful street gang. He divided the gang into numerous subgroups or sets, such as 183, Sex Money Murder and the Gangster Killer Bloods, basing his operation around 183th Street and Davidson Avenue in the Bronx. Portiz led the 183 faction and ruled over drug, prostitution and theft empire by recruiting gang members as young as 16 years of age and ordering numerous acts of violence against rival drug dealers. On August 27, 2002, Portiz was convicted of 10 counts of criminal activity, including racketeering, murder, conspiracy, credit card fraud, and drug trafficking. He was sentenced to 50 years imprisonment by federal court judge Naomi Reese Buchelt on April 14, 2003. Portiz is currently incarcerated at ADX Florence in Fremont County, Colorado. In 2021, Portiz was moved from ADX to United States Penitentiary Florence High in ADX step-down program. As of January 2020, Portiz is back at the ADX in 2018. Portiz was provided as episode on a documentary series American Most Evil.